Hey everybody, this is the Platinum Knight here with a gaming conference video. I've never been to a gaming conference before, so me going to Summer Game Fest of 2023, this was very exciting and special to me because, like I said, I've never been to a gaming conference before. I've never been to E3. I've never been to one of these before, and yeah, naturally I ended up getting excited. This was totally unplanned. I mean, both my uncle and his friend kind of indicated we could be going to Summer Game Fest, but it really wasn't confirmed. I even talked about this during my last part of my After Us live stream over on Twitch. But yeah, I announced over there that we might go or we might not. And surprise, surprise, on the day of Summer Game Fest, that's when my uncle had to wake me up extremely early in the morning, and I pretty much had to get ready immediately. So I get ready, and my uncle's friend is the one that pre-ordered the tickets for us digitally. And if you're wondering how much are the ticket prices, they are $15, which is surprising because I honestly thought it was gonna be a lot more or something crazy like 50 bucks, but nope, it's just 15 to get in. Now, what's funny about this is the parking itself. Believe it or not, the parking actually cost a lot more than actually getting in, and the parking actually cost $45, which, damn. But then again, that's actually pretty normal over here in LA. Parking is always expensive, but I just found it kind of funny how it costs way more for parking than actually getting in. Summer Game Fest of 2023 took place in SoFi Stadium. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we got in, and here's the thing, everybody. I did record my trip, but unfortunately, you're not allowed to take a big giant camera in there, like a Canon camera or a Nico camera, unless you're part of the camera crew, or if you somehow have permission. So the only way I was gonna record this conference is to use pretty much my phone. You're allowed to record with your phone, but not with a camera, which is kind of odd. So because Summer Game Fest of 2023 is 2 hours long. Yeah, there was no way in hell my iPhone SE2 was going to record a 2-hour show. So I had to only record parts of it, everybody. Yeah, my apologies. There was no way I was gonna record the whole thing. So yeah, I had to be really selective with what should I record and what shouldn't. So if it seems like there's some parts where I recorded a little bit too late, then that's why, because there was no way for me to know when the big stuff was going to be announced. But I did my very best though. So after me, my uncle, and his friend got done with Summer Game Fest, we ended up just chilling outside the stadium, and we ended up discovering a really nice Italian deli place, and boy did I have one of the best meatball sandwiches I've ever had. So stay tuned for that after the conference. And yeah, everybody, here is my trip to Summer Game Fest of 2023. Here, baby. We are here. We are at Summer Game Fest. Sophie Stadium? Is that what?
SoFi.
SoFi? Okay, we are at SoFi Stadium.
Please take your seats. The show begins in 10 minutes.
Ooh, I love food.
Please have your tickets ready.
Okay, all right.
Wait for you right here.
Yeah, we'll wait. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. Wow. I have never been to a gaming showcase before, so this is exciting for me. In 8 minutes? Oh, wow.
Please take your seats. The show begins in a few minutes.
Dang. It's gonna start already? Oh, wow. I thought it started at 1.
That's like at 12. It's 2 hours.
Oh, man. Okay, shouldn't these doors just be automatically open? Oh man, whoa. Anyway, it's gonna be 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I can't believe I'm here, dude. I legit can't believe I'm here.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Thank you. All right, let's see what they reveal.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Woo!
Welcome to the YouTube Theater here in surprises, weird surprises. Ed Boon's going to be here in a matter of minutes.
Yeah!
It's really cool you're all here today, but I have a few announcements before we get into it. Hey, if any of you live in LA, you might be interested in hearing that. The Game Awards 10-year concert's happening at the Hollywood Bowl on June 25th. Woo! You can scan these QR codes if you're interested in some tickets. If you can't scan it from your seat, you can just Google it. What you need to know, though, is that we have, for this audience, a special promo code, which is TGA HBC for special discounted tickets to the 10-year concert for the Game Awards. And once again, that is TGA HBC. A few more announcements. Please, don't spill your drinks. What else? Hey, silence your phones. Now's a really good time to get your phone silent. Hit the plane icon. Nobody wants to hear your ringtone. And then lastly, if you didn't catch the safety video, you should look for your emergency exit. It's most likely going to be behind you. If you're on the floor here, it's going to be in one of these two hallways. If you are right down the middle, just pick one. Go with your gut. That is it, though. The show is about to begin. We're minutes away. We really appreciate you all coming out here to support this event. That's really nice of you. And hey, just have a great time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you!
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Chef Keely.
Video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome. Yeah. Back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat. Special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what
most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather. What do you want? Sento, it's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Back to one here. Who are you again? Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire. You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced. Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated to, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now. There's all these things that were rivalries before, and now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Wow, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team was working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are cameo fighters. These fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's sort of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see, that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in. They can actually customize it for what they'd like seeing, you know, the best team.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push, basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go, you know, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basically, that'll limit it. You can't obviously fire that indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whatever you want. And they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of, you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So some come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Okay, so time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? you can same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of the novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro's in there. Yeah.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of Nine Guild games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least know that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, like the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. With this has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look. It's been a summer game fest. Nicolas Cage!
I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club.
I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in the Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror.
Yes.
When I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun, is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully influenced. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know, when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game world?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast.
Okay.
And that really put the hook in. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this. I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. But PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel. Because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this. Now, I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously the PlayStation event you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan's written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. Yes. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So how, and they're somehow linked in some way.
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of a new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly she has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on. Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Sounds like somebody's home. On the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of two characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the two villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. There are more out there. I promise. Ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how exactly.
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others.
Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Really aren't. I'm glad you're happy. I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this? Can you tell? Is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock. Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics and the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in the gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting, so how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know that the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of.
Yeah, I mean, the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's meant to Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than we were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Let's take a look.
All right.
Trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been? crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life's dream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe they call them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up. Angered it more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad. You forced my village.
Do you know that I killed her? So, who is she?
Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. Woo! Summer Game Fest, our live showcase, but that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from Iron 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching.
That was pretty good, man. That was a good showcase.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy Alan Wake for sure, man.
Man, we got a lot of good stuff coming out. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Nicolas Cage and DVD, a SpiderMan 2 release date, all of that good stuff.
Prince of Persia.
Oh yeah.
Kombat looked really good.
Oh yeah. A lot of good stuff.
There's a bunch of YouTubers, gamers, streamers.
Oh yeah. I'm one of them.
I just...
Ooh, and the Sonic remake.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, right. That's a good way to
Ooh, hot dog stand. All right, boys. Where are we gonna eat?
Oh no, boy.
Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks very good. Sure. Oh, wow. Are you sure we're in the right place, Andy?
Yeah, why would it be?
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little different. Oh, wow. Ooh. Gonna get a lemon cake for my beautiful mama. Oh yeah, because of course she loves lemon cake. Alrighty. A yellow cake for my beautiful mama.
That's a potato salad. I have pickles
and a Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Your bag, Ring.
Oh, whoops. Thank you.
India, I just be careful with all this stuff in my flight.
Yep. Alright, let's see how this bad boy looks. Oh, whoops.
That's a decent sandwich.
Oh,
Everything I
man.
looked at it, I kind of weird. Yeah, I've been into it like, whoa.
Well, this is pretty good dough.
Am I gonna be wowed? Oh, it's backwards.
The meatball sandwich, you get them like the meat like chocolate.
Oh, let's see. Ooh. Oh man, kind of hard to get a good look. Whoa. Oh, that looks good, dude. Oh. Oh man. Look at all of that cheese. Alright, I'm digging in. Alright, everybody. That's it for my trip to Summer Game Fest of 2023. And I had a lot of fun, everybody. It was definitely a very interesting experience. I had a good time, especially for my first time going to one of these gaming conferences. Like I said, I've never been to E3 or anything like that, and yeah, I had a lot of fun, everybody. I did. And to be completely honest, I wouldn't even mind going again next year. But you know what? As much as I had fun going to Summer Game Fest, I do admit the conference itself was maybe a C plus. Yeah, it was a solid C plus because most of these games were already either announced or leaked or just stuff that we all knew was coming. I think Jeff Keighley hyped it up a little bit too much. But once again though, I mean, I still had a good time at least being there. And yeah, I wouldn't mind going back next year. But anyways, alright everybody, that was my trip. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give me a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for new videos. And peace out everybody. You have a good one.